Hey guys, I cannot believe that I'm already talking back to school, but it's definitely that time of year. My kids are already in back to school. And I am just trying to make my life a lot easier this year. This year I have 3 full-time and 1 half-time school-age kids. So I saw on Pinterest, I don't know, a few weeks back, I saw this pin pop up and I saved it to my pins and I put it on my Facebook, and it's this pin right here. How to create a homework station. Now, you have, there we go. You have seen my homework station at my last house. It worked because we had the space for it. This house, we don't really, I am really apologizing for everyone texting me. Apparently everyone I know is texting me right now. I never get text messages. But I saw it and I'm like, that works really well for this space. So I have a really big dining room and I have an eat-in kitchen. We don't really use my eat-in kitchen, so what I'm gonna do is get like a little tiny console table and put it where my command station is and put all of this stuff on it. And that way when it comes time for the kids to do, you know, homework or anything like that, they can just go right there, or they can bring this container and put it you know, here. So basically I have this container that I got from the dollar spot at Target. It was $3. I don't remember when I got it, maybe this summer, but it's just a metal tin. And then I have this really pretty vase that I got from Michael's, God only knows when. This is in my home decor bin. It says $4.99, so most likely I got it for $2.50. Oh, and then so this side is like 3D. And this one's not 3D. Leave a comment below if you know what that's from. And then I have this candle holder that was probably from like Michael's or Target. That was in my stash. And then I did purchase this little like magazine holder, wire magazine holder. This was $3 from Target. I did purchase this 3-pack of just galvanized tall jars, it says, glass jars, and this was $3. Yep, this is out now. And then I also got the 3 glass jars, the smaller version, still $3. And I like these because they have the chalkboard labels on them. And then I also got these dry erase labels. These were $1 a piece. I figure I can use a ton of them for everything, and there's 4 in each of these. And then I have tons and tons of supplies that I want to use. So I want to make sure that I put a whiteout in there. My kids have to start using whiteout this year, so that's something I want to use. I want a container of Scotch tape. I have my little like office thing that I like to use, so if I don't have an eraser, I'm gonna put my eraser in there. I have some standard staples. I would like to put a mini stapler in here. I have some clothespins, some paper clips, some thumbtacks, and some binder clips that I just have out in case I need it. And then I have my extra school supply tote that I have all kinds of extras in. So I want to make sure that we have plenty of pencils here, a pencil sharpener, all that stuff. So I figured I would sit down and chat with you guys as I put this together. So first and foremost, I'm gonna get some cleaner and clean this. And I mean, you can obviously change this around. Like if I had just like kindergartners and first graders, I would have more like pencils and crayons and some books and, you know, stuff like that. So she said, first of all, make sure that your magazine holder fits. Mine does. I can either put it like this, or I can put it like this. I think I want to put it like this. And then she said, you know, make a label or something like that for, I probably should have showed you guys. So I'm just gonna put my magazine wrap like that. And then she said to make a label for it that says, you know, like to be looked at by mom or something like that. So in there, I am going to put a notebook, a nice empty notebook, so that if anyone needs some paper, they have the paper to use, anything like that. I'm also gonna put a folder. Sometimes my kids come home, Mom, that is the 3rd person to text me. I never get text messages. So I'm also gonna put a folder in here. In the folder, I'm gonna put all the stuff that I've looked at that needs to be filed away. And then I'm also going to put, let me make sure this doesn't say our school district or anything on it, no. So on one side, I'm gonna put stuff that I need to file away, and then here I'm gonna put where kids can put stuff that like they need to come back to, you know, like say they have a report or spelling list, or like our monthly food calendar for breakfast and lunch, all that stuff can go here. And then there is still quite a bit of space. I might need to get a smaller folder, yeah. See if I have a smaller folder in here. And then there's still plenty of space for them to put all of their stuff. In this little container, after I clean it out, I wanna put a couple of each color pin. So we have some black pins, some blue pins, and some red pins, just so that we have a little bit of everything in here. You never know what they're gonna need pins for, in all honesty. I would like to put a pair of scissors. I think I have, yeah, I have an open pair of scissors I'm gonna put in here. I'm going to put some mechanical pencils in here. And then I want to put some regular pencils in here as well. And I would like to put my pencil sharpener in or around this area if I can find it. My mom bought us a really great pencil sharpener. Third text message I've gotten. I don't get text messages very often. That's not a good text message to get. Nothing with my husband, but someone he works with. Whew. All right. In here, I'm just gonna set aside some Post-it notes because I wanna put some Post-it notes in here. I'm gonna set aside a box of crayons. Again, something I wanna put. Aubrey had bought these erasers and she didn't get to use them, so I'm gonna put them here. I do have extra paper, but I don't wanna have it in here. Like this is my supply bin. I'm going to put some index cards, like half of this stack, just if they need to make flashcards, whatever. A ruler. I wanted to put some highlighters if I had some open. It doesn't look like I do. I'm gonna put a glue stick. This might be a folder that works. Why do folders not want to go in here? Are folders smaller than a magazine size? Well, I may not have a folder in here that I wanted, so what if? And then I'm gonna go ahead and open these highlighters as much as I didn't want to and have one highlighter in here in this like big container. And then I still have plenty of extra school supplies for all of my kids for when they, you know, need something or whatever. All right, so I have this bin with all my pencils and all that stuff, and I'm gonna go ahead and put my ruler in here that I got for 12 cents. You can tell a very long time ago because the Target clearance sticker has rubbed off, but my kids surprisingly have not needed a ruler yet. So that all fits there perfectly. And you know what? This is gonna have to go outside because I'm just not gonna have the room that I wanted in here. And so now I'm gonna start filling up my little containers with some goodies. And like, I wanna kind of have it so that Ellie can get at the things that she needs, which she shouldn't need anything for preschool, but at the same time, know that like what's in these little containers is, you know, off limits for her. So I'm gonna put one of Aubrey's cute erasers in here. And then I'm gonna put one of the old style pink erasers that I have, just a plain Staples one. And here, I would like to get some of the like erasers that you put on top of a pencil. I could probably fit one more eraser in here, but I'm not going to because I don't know about you guys, but stuff just disappears in my house if I put it out. So we have erasers. And then I want to get some paper clips for sure for my kids, because I think that Trevor's at the age where he's definitely going to need to start using paper clips and stuff like that. And I just have these just basic ones. They're like little squares that I got from Target or something like that. And then I have some arrow ones. I have butterflies, which I don't think Trevor's gonna wanna use, but we can give it. I mean, Aubrey may need to use this stuff too. Whoa. All right, so we have paper clips in this one, and it's not full by any means, but again, I don't really want it to be because my kids will use it all. So I'm gonna put actually I'm gonna clean it out first, my little candle holder. And then in this candle holder, I'm gonna put my glue stick, and I'm gonna put my white out. Actually, I'm gonna I have this like little adhesive glue thing too that I never use, but I figured that would be perfect for like projects and stuff. I'm gonna just put my crayons in here, laying down, so that they are kind of out of the way. And then I'll put my Post-its on top of those. My tape can also go in the big bin so that it kind of pushes everything back. I also am gonna just lay my index cards down here. Easy for them to be taken care of. I'm gonna go ahead and empty out one of these staple containers, and I will need to go to Staples or Target and get a mini stapler. I used to have one, but naturally I threw it out because I got my Mickey Mouse one, and then like the next week I found this pen because I feel like that's what you always do. So my staples are in there for my little stapler when I get it. And then I do think I might need some more binder clips. I don't have a ton of them. And I do feel like there's something that the kids could definitely benefit from. So I'm just gonna put a couple, I'm just gonna like put some clips that I have here on like the little thing itself. And then that way if the kids need them for whatever reason, they're here. I also have these I had bought from my planner, and I just don't use them. They're like a magnetic like page file thing, I guess. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them in here. I think that they would be good for like if the kids were reading and they wanted to mark their spot in a book. I figure if they have to come home and start doing the 20 minutes of reading, this is a good indication of who's, you know, doing it and who's not. And they can also put their books in the little thing that I have made. All right, and now I'm gonna pull up hers and see what she put in there that I didn't put in mine. All right, so in hers, she has the file box, which I have. She has sticky notes, which I have. She has paper clips, which I have, and binder clips. So I do need to get some binder clips and some, what else do I need? Oh, and she has erasers and she has the pencil top kind, so I do need some of those. She has her pencils, scissors, ruler, highlighters, and markers. I'm not gonna put the markers out because Ellie will destroy them, and I just don't even wanna go there with her. So yeah, so that is everything for this little area. I will get a folder that fits in here better. I really wish one of these folders would work. Oh, we found a folder that works. So I have this folder. So like I said, I'm gonna put the stuff that I need to file away in one side, and then the stuff that we need to come back to, I'll keep in one side. And it'll be things like their schedule will stay on one side, their lunch menu. If they have a project coming up and it's like the syllabus or whatever for it, that'll come up. So that will go in there. And then they have their, you know, notebook that they can go back to if need be. And they have plenty of supplies in here. And like I said, I'll just need a few things, and I can keep these little jars in case I need any more stuff. But I will show you guys real quick. So here we go, here it is. So I have all of my pens and pencils and pens, pencils, highlighters, all that stuff. I do want to get a little travel sharpener to put here. I do have all of their like glue and mistake making stuff. I have the clips back here. Here I have erasers, paper clips, staples and the little like bookmarks almost. I will put my stapler here and my pencil sharpener here so that I have plenty of stuff, and then I have index cards, crayons, and some sticky notes. And then I do have my little magazine holder here, which has the notebook and the folder filled with some stuff in it. The labels will go here. I do have some like more stuff I picked up from Target, like file folder tabs and binder tabs and stuff like that, and that stuff will just go in here as it's a nice way for it to stay organized. So hopefully this video was informative for you. I really like this. I think it came out really, really nice, and I'm curious to see how organized this keeps us this year.